Hello all, thank you for joining on time. I hope I'm audible for every one of you. So welcome to the AD Design plugin webinar today. So I would be taking you through the plugin, yes. So the 50 plus functional tools and how faster you can do your modeling process and all these things we would be going through today's webinar. So your mics are defaultly muted. So if you want to ask anything, you can just put it in our chat box and we would respond to it. So with that, let me just get started with today's session. Give me a moment. So yes, before I get into the session about myself Rishika. So by education, I'm an interior designer and I have been working as a technical manager in Adebeo from past 2 years now. So talking about, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about the certification part also. So basically, I'm a SketchUp certified user. So even you can get your certification run from Trimble if you are participating in one of the exams that has been conducted by the Trimble. So if you are anyone interested in it, you can definitely participate and get your certification done from Trimble SketchUp. So yes, with that, let us know, for those who don't know about us, about Adebeo as a company. Yes, we have been in the industry for 12 plus years now in India. So we have been providing in the field of architecture, interior, manufacture, construction, and solar and all this field. We do provide support, training, certification as you saw SketchUp and all the softwares. We help develop plugins for the need of the company who requires any plugin for this, for the customization or anything. We are in the educational industries and university engagements also. So some of the key products which we have been providing would definitely be SketchUp. Yes, there is Kiosk product which would include most of our favorite rendering tools, V-Ray, Enscape, Corona, Envision, and all this. There is AWCAD, Autodesk, DeFi, again a rendering tool. There is Rhino, and a few other multiple softwares are also available. Some of our geographical presence, yes, mostly across the European side, and in India, we are located in Bangalore. Just as I mentioned, some of the companies who have been part of us from past many years, again, it covers all the fields. Some are architectural firms, some are interiors, some are solar firms, and so on. Some of the university engagements which we have been part of and have been doing sessions and providing softwares would definitely cover this many universities all across Bangalore. So with that information about me and our company, I would just like to go ahead and start today's webinar session, which is all about a plugin AD design. So for those who have never used the plugins or anything, yes, this AD design is a plugin which you can use it in your SketchUp. So before I talk much, I would just like to introduce you to what AD design is and what it can do in a brief way. So I would just like to play a small clip for you. Okay. So it was the basic introduction about the plugin itself. So coming to the part, So this is the plugin. Again, it comes with 50 plus packed uh, extension which will help you in doing things faster. Yes, if you are the person who is already using SketchUp, have used SketchUp nicely, you would know creating something is not a challenge, but editing something is definitely a challenge, and redoing something is a challenge, or doing some customization here and there, doing things quicker is definitely a challenge. There is a lot of time consumed, and I would say more than time, there are multiple clicks involved. For example, just to do a rectangle also, you are creating a rectangle, making it a group component, selecting the whole thing. Again, for a proper modeling process, even you are creating different tags or layers, if I have to be say in a simple words. So all this is the process definitely which will take time no matter whatever we do. That is where some of the plugin comes in and helps us creating things much faster in an organized way, and in definitely a simpler way, which as a designer, where I can save my time using the plugins. So with the AD design plugin, yes, I will just start with the basic wall tool. You can create walls very, very, very easily. I would say that for all the interior designers who want to create some cabinetries, there is an interior layout option which you can do. There is material texture, which I will definitely talk about in the presentation of mine. Windows and doors, there is stairs, there is utility tools, and much more. And all these are really a very useful tool to make your life simpler in SketchUp also, I would say. But yes, so let me just start with a simple tool, which would be a wall tool. But before that, I see most of them have said they have never used any plugin or have not tried what extension warehouse is also. So for those who are using SketchUp, yes, there is extension warehouse where you have multiple plugins, paid plugins, free plugins. There are so many. You just have to go to extension warehouse, type whatever the plugin you want, and it will give you the result. You just have to download it, and it's there in your SketchUp. As I said, there are multiple plugins according to your needs and the work you're working on. You can choose any and start using your favorite plugins over there. Same way I have just shown for our the plugin which we are using today, AD Design. So once you have installed, as I said, it's in your SketchUp. So you can see here, you can manage the licenses. Just go for extension in the AD Design box. You can select the manage licenses. You can add the license key and it's there for you. Anytime if you would like to forget and use it in other system, you can just click on forget and use it in other system. So it's all single user licenses, as you already know. Coming for the first part, where I would like to cover the wall tools which is coming with your AD Design plugin. So there is a simple wall, there is connected wall. So both are like very useful. I would just like to show a small clip of how it works. So this is your SketchUp user interface. This is the wall plugin which you can see towards the left top corner. So first one, whatever I'm selecting is a simple wall. By simple wall, I mean it's a single wall. So I did the wall. So you can see I can use my control keys to take the point properly wherever I want to snap it, I can do it. So of course, single walls are nothing different. It's a single group. So there is a wall created. Coming to the, my favorite part and much more easier option would be connected walls, which is just beside the single wall. So taking the connected wall option over here. So you can see the walls are connected and I'm just snapping it using the control key. So I'm on my tape properly. So quickly just adding my connected wall. Once done, just close it. So yes, this, I know there are some plugins which can do this, but still once your connected wall is ready, the major task comes in editing it. Because yes, it's obviously connected. If I want to hide just one wall, what would I do? Yes, there is a solution, as it's all a separate group only. It's connected wall, but all your walls are separate group. Anytime if you want to move any wall, also take your normal SketchUp tools. If you're moving also, the geometry automatically aligns to the wall. So that is the best part about it. So I will just like to show once more. So as you can see, I'm just showing here all are different groups, even if it's connected wall. I'm trying to move one wall, any dimension adjustments or whatever it is, and it will automatically snap over there, which is the best part about connected walls and about the plugin itself. One more great thing is it automatically creates tags. For those who have not used tags, tags is nothing but layers as in AutoCAD or other tools. But for those who have used, you would know the value of doing tags to have a cleaner modeling workflow for our further procedure. So it automatically creates the tag for you. Again, if you have done, you know you have to go and create the tags. It's nothing automatic, but it's doing automatically for you. I would just like to quickly show in my SketchUp user interface as well right now. So I was talking about this plugin itself. Let me take my connected wall only maybe. So you can see. So when I'm pointing, you can see it's definitely, I have took 6-inch something, but it's different here. Nothing, very simple. Take your wall. When you're pointing, it will ask you the width and height, whatever you want to give. Mention the width and height of whatever you want to do. Now just go on doing your whatever you're trying to create. It's never this easy to create a wall. I know it's a process, a boring process, little bit, at least for me. But yeah, you can make it quicker, not so boring or something. So yes, this is how you can just create your walls very quickly. Coming to the other part where, okay, sorry, I just forgot one part which I wanted to show, which would be the rotation also. So it's all 90 degree now. So if you want to rotate it, just use the Alt key. So it's free. It's not locked to one of your axis. It's free, and you can use your protractor tool and rotate it. Obviously, you can do the rotation also. So coming for the auto dimension part, by auto dimension, I mean definitely most. By auto dimensioning, I mean most of you could definitely add dimension and check if you have done some wall. Okay, what's the dimension of this? So this process can be easily done with just one click overlays. Believe me, I have tried SketchUp, but I have never seen what overlays was. But I tried it in this tool, and yes, it was really nice to see where we can just click and select, see the dimension. So you can see this is my one floor plan which I have took. If I'm just clicking on the dimension part in overlays, I'm getting all the dimensions here. It's not, I have not done anything manually here. It's the plugin what it's automatically giving me. So here I'm just trying to show you by adding one window. So this is my wall. I'm just gonna place one window over here. Sorry, it was just, yeah, I'm just gonna place one window over here. So once the window is placed, you can see it's automatically giving me from wall to the window height is some 13 feet, some inches. The window is 2 feet, 10 inches, and rest of the it, whatever the dimension is available. So it's automatically giving you dimension. You don't have to even do the dimension to show something or know the measurement or something. So it's already there in your overlays. As I mentioned, overlays, come to your dimension. So you can see it gives me the dimension. So yeah. I would just like to show another part also. Yes, there is flooring and ceiling, what you can automatically add. I would show that part also here. Just a moment. So if you see the plugin, here you have option of flooring, create the automatic flooring and create the automatic ceiling. So if you just click on any, so it clears the flooring. Yes, if it's a normal rectangle single box, it's very easy to create the flooring. But when it's different geometry, your walls are going different ways, it's really difficult for me to create the flooring. We have to drag and drop, adjust the scale and everything. So you can see. So it automatically creates it. So this is where the plugin really helps you. If you're doing any modification, any editing, come for it, click on it, and it will automatically again adjust the flooring according to whatever the shape you have created your flooring in. Walls in, I mean. Coming for the another interesting part, which would be doors and windows. So how would be the normal procedure? Yes, you all know SketchUp, you have used it. The normal procedure would simply be create an opening using the rectangle tool, open it and get something from 3D warehouse and place it properly into that opening by scaling it, rotating it, all the things, whatever we generally do. So using the wall dimensioning tool, what you can do is you can automatically add your windows. By automatically, I mean this is the add door option what I'm showing you. There are multiple door library which is provided by the plugin itself. So I'm just bringing one door, just clicking on it, and you can see it automatically creates the opening for me. If I'm moving, it will automatically move and it will not leave any openings as such. I am here adding a double door here. So just click, your door is added. If you want to move it, it will automatically snap and not create a opening out of it. Same way you have windows where you have fixed windows, double door windows. There are so many windows option. It's the library by AD Design only. We are not adding anything. So when I'm, even you can mention, it's not like if you can see towards the right corner, bottom, you can see, you can mention what is the distance you want it to come in, the height you want to cover. Everything can be customized and editable. So adding it. So your windows are added within one click. As I said, I'm just showing you the dimension part also. So you can see it's somewhere around from 5 feet, whatever the distance I mentioned. And the height also, the window is around some, yes, 2 feet 10 inches something. Now, if you want to scale it, you can scale it using the normal SketchUp tools only, nothing different. Take your scale tool, scale it. It's all, one more best thing would be it's all dynamic. It means it won't stretch your components or the group. So I'm just scaling it with normal SketchUp scale tool. You can see it's scaled and you can see the dimension. Now it has changed to 3 feet 6 inches. So you can easily scale, it won't stretch your component or make it look uglier. Same way you can keep on adding your different windows wherever you have the windows openings you want to place it. As I said, there are multiple windows option. Definitely explore all this. There is some sash windows option and all this. According to your model, you can explore the options which are available. So I'm just showing you the way of adding the flooring and ceiling here. That's all. I don't know, if it was not with the plugin, I would take a whole proper rectangle and I try to adjust here and there by cutting, doing these things. But with help of plugin, one click, your flooring ceiling is added. It looks very simple, but it's a very, very useful thing. I would definitely say that. Again, one more thing is, yes, it is creating tag for your flooring ceiling also. It's a different tag. Whenever you don't want comment, switch off the tag, it's always there. Adding custom library, as I was saying, yes, there is Adebeo's, I mean the AD Designs library available. But if you are like, okay, what if I have my window? If I want to play something from 3D warehouse, or if you are only creating any window, what if you want to do that? Yes, that can also be done. That will also automatically become a dynamic component once you add into this library. So you can see I have just took normal fixed window there. You can go for your change option. Select your own folder. For example, I have one fixed window folder, which is just coming from 3D warehouse. I have just downloaded and made it a folder. So these are all things coming from warehouse again. I will take this custom window, double click. It behaves same way how it behaved with the AD Design Library plugin window. Yes, anything custom, you can add it. So this was most about the very useful part in our SketchUp walls, creating walls, making group. This is a very common part. Everyone would do that. How easily and with less time you can do would be the walls part. Coming for stairs, another useful part, nothing very simple. There is an option for creating stairs also, which first you have to select your height, next you will select your depth, and automatically it is according to the European standards. So it will automatically take that and it will ask you what are the steps you want, 12, 13, 14, 15, according to the height and the depth which we have taken. The max and the minimum steps it calculates. So here we are just showing you that. So once your normal stairs are added, you can otherwise have a single landing, double landing, or if you want to have this winding stairs, that can also be created within one click. So you can see in my first GIF, whatever I'm playing, I'm just taking a single landing option. So you have to just cut wherever you want. By cut, I mean just click on the stairs wherever you want to create the another landing option from, and it will automatically create for you. And you have the razor option, just click, it will automatically create the razors. Towards this right side, I'm showing a winding stair where it's like a rotated kind of effect. I'm quite sure if it has to be created manually by me, I would take half an hour at least. I would take that. But yes, you can do it within one click and you would get done with your stays and basic options, whatever you want to do. So that was more about stairs. Coming to the another, yes, as an interior designer, I would say interesting part only creating some cornice, skirting, and all this. Have any one of you tried doing this with any other plugins? I would say yes, it's a little bit complicated. Only we have to have the profile ready and we have to take the path properly and do it. So again, this is the interior design plugin where you have your skirting, your cornice option, and wall molding option, which is really nice. So you can see there is baseboard, picture rail, and cornice and frame option, which you can take and create from. Let me just start with simple thing now, which would be, yes, a baseboard drawing. So there are profiles which are already available in the library. There are pre-made profiles which are available. So take it, just one click, and you have your skirting ready. Same with cornice. I'm taking, yes, the second one maybe again that also has some good library. Select it, and you have placed your cornice over there. Now I am quite sure this walled molding designs is getting a little bit popular, and to create that, first we should have the profile. That is one big thing, and to actually follow the path and create, that is one challenge. So here, as you can see, there were multiple profiles, which, as I said, which is already there in the library. You can select whatever you want. If you want, you can even select different combinations and do it. I have selected one here. So it automatically gives you the rectangle where you can create it. So I'm just trying to create for this particular wall. Nothing, you're not adding any path, you're not doing anything, just with help of your normal tape tool. Come here, how we normally draw rectangles, we are doing it in such a simpler way. Anyone who has done it would definitely know, yes, it's time consuming. So once done, I would just like to even show how it's actually looking if I little bit zoom it. So you can see the profiles, how it's visible. Yeah. So this is how easily you can create any of your wall molding designs or anything related to the design thing. If even you're adding any simple profile or a divider or something, that can also be added. There is switchboard options which are available. Again, there is few library which is already there. You can just select any and maybe properly click and say where you want, and it gets added. You don't have to rotate or do any of the stuff. It automatically snaps the face. So you just saw the wall molding design, whatever I did. So I'm quite sure those who have attended our previous webinar would know about the AI render stuff, which is there in SketchUp. Again, it is also a plugin which you can see here, AI render. It is also a plugin coming from SketchUp Labs again. So with help of that, I have just created a simple output for my maybe the pre-render stage or the initial stage of my design or something. So this is something which even you can try out definitely. Okay. Coming for the cabinetry part, yes, there is a cabinetry option where you can do your kitchen very easily. You just have to keep on placing the kitchen, and there is some good base cabinets available. If you have your own library, you can import it as well. I'm quite sure if you are any design firm or something, you would already have your libraries. You can just import it and start using it. So you just basically have to place the first cabin. Afterwards, it automatically snaps towards your left side or whatever the side you are actually going in. And the library is already there for you. This is how easily you can create your cabinetries. I would just like to quickly show a few options of creating your hinged and yeah, a sliding wardrobe also. So this is again the plugin which it comes with. So here you can see it's a cabinetry plugin. So this all is under one plugin only. You don't get confused. As I said, it's a 50 plus plugins which are there. So firstly, I created a cabinetry. Yes, to create a cabinetry, we want left panel, right panel, top panel, all this panel we have to keep creating. You just have to say what is the dimension, width and height you want, and it is, you can just snap it and you're ready with all of your 4-side panel. So once your panel is ready, yes, we want the back panel, just a normal workflow. So creating the back panel, as I said, you can use your control tool to make it, yes, inside or to snap it outside, however you want. There is shelf option, which is again, it you can snap where you want your shelf for. Secondly, there is multiple shelf option. You can type whatever the value you want, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will equally divide the shelf. So if I say 2, it's dividing 2, 1, 1. It's like that. So once the shelves are created, even you can come and create your drawers here. So there is a drawer option. It's all standard, but as I said, it's a customizable plugin. It's nothing like it's fixed. You can come, scale, move, do whatever you want. It won't change. So I'm just giving a small. So just creating the wardrobe. I'm just adjusting my placement wherever I want to properly place it. Within one click, you're getting your wardrobes. So all the panels are created. We are just clicking any rod. If you want to add, one click, you are adding the rod. And yes, sometimes we have to accessorize it. So you can accessorize it using the AD design library only. There are some good accessories which are there. Books, if it's kitchen accessories, there are some clothes which are already there. So what you would have to do is just take whatever you want. And the best thing is, once you are placing it, yes, you can snap it. And again, if I'm just placing a bookshelf over you can adjust the number or the width of the book's axis, everything. Same with shirt also. You can come here, select whatever you want, one click, and you can adjust until where you want the shirts, all these things. So I'm just accessorizing this a little bit over here. Yes, once done. Yes, we want the shutter, the main part. So the cabinetry doors, you can just select. You have two options, as I said. There is one hinged wardrobe which you can create, and one is one sliding door which you can create. Firstly, let me just create a simple shutter, hinged shutter. Same way, snap wherever you want. Use your keys to adjust your snapping points. Placed. So you can see it has come in glass material. It's because I had selected glass material before I even started the tool. So now I'm selecting some other material just to showcase how it behaves. So now if I select the shutter and start doing it, it will automatically fetch that particular material. Whatever you want to do, take any wood, whatever you're using, automatically it will fetch that material, get done with your material part also. Yes, same way, adding the another door over here. Getting done with it. And yes, one more part is it's all dynamic. So whatever the shutter you choose, if you click on the dynamic button at the top, it will automatically close or open and do some movements. As I mentioned, it's all dynamic components. Same way, I have created one sliding wardrobe also. Same, just placing panels. I'm just trying to say about how easy, how customizable, how editable it is, and definitely time though don't ask. It's not even consuming 1/4 of the time what we typically would take if we are doing something. So yeah, once scaled, I'm just trying to copy the same wardrobe drawer. So this is the another shutter option which you are getting, which would be like a sliding door shutter. So here I had took one wooden material, so you can see that in like a wooden thing. So once done, you can take your dynamic component to choose how it, you can see how it behaves, the opening, closing of your sliding door. So that's about the AD design cabinetry option, how you can easily do. I even tried to create one small TV unit also actually, which was quite interesting and quite faster, I would say. So I actually had reference of one TV unit. For example, you can definitely think it's like this, and I tried to create it with the tool. Same way, nothing different than what you usually do, but the process would be faster. Creating your simple open cabinet before the base unit. Just it's all again very specific to whatever the height width you are giving. If you can see towards the bottom, I'm giving its thickness, height, depth, everything. Even you can snap it wherever you want. But yes, if I have to do this normally, I have to create all the panels, rotate it, move it. Yes, it's a procedure. It's not like, okay, done with one click. So this are ready now, just adding some shelves, drawers over there. As I said, it will divide according to the number of boards you want it to divide. If I say 2, 2, 3, 3, then adding a drawer over there. Few of your adjustments, scaling and all, you can do it. A top panel just to add over there. Simply a shutter. Creating shutter is also like a boring thing for me. I don't know. But yes, you can even say your offsets, 2 meter offset, 2 mm offset. 3 offset, it will take that and give you a TV unit in a very simpler way. I have just added the TV and some accessories over it to just make it full, and the materials. Yeah. So this is how quickly you can create, typically, which would take 15 minutes, 20 minutes can be done in 5 minutes. Again, I have just used the AI render to take the output for my initial phase, initial discussion or mood board concept, anything. Coming to the material part, this is one of my favorite thing in the AD design plugin. Would definitely be material after the walls and all these things. It might look very simple, but a very useful tool. There is sponge, there is material replacer, there is color chart, which I would definitely talk about. And yes, few things. Let us just quickly see what are this. So this is the material plugin. So you can see first one is material remover. Yes, when you are starting your modeling process, you would think, okay, one material we applied and we left. But when anyone, your client or your boss, anyone comes with changes of changing it, that is the task. So you can take your material remover, just click on it, the material is completely gone. The other option would be, if you don't want to remove the material, if you are someone who is replacing it now, take the material replacement tool, which is next to it. Select the material, whatever you want. For example, this wooden material, I want to completely change it to some other material. So you can bring from wherever you want, from the SketchUp library, from your own, however we normally import in SketchUp, nothing different. So I'm bringing some darker wood shade here. Same way, adjusting the normal width, height, and giving it a different name, maybe wood 2, or you can even name it properly. So as I said, select your material which you want to change. Select the material which we just took. Just click on the tick mark. Instantly, wherever that material is there, everywhere it has took your new material. So this is from your own library. I mean the SketchUp library, how you can do it. There is material replace from library. By library, I mean it's AD design library. And you have the standard materials available here. For any interior designer, any architect would know all of this Pantone and all these materials, what you get usually in your websites are available here. For example, I have just took some the drawer material here. I want to replace it. I'm just typing the RAL, whatever the number, if I want also I can type it. I'm taking this 1013 oyster over here. Just click. It has been replaced everywhere, wherever that material was already there. So that's how easy it is. Next option would be rotation. Yes, you can see sometimes the grain will be going vertically, horizontally. If you want to anytime change it, select the face. Rotate option is there. You can see it's rotating over there. So any material or any pattern if you're working on, you can easily comment, take the rotate tool and just click, and it will rotate wherever and however you want. Very useful tool inside your material management for this. I want to quickly talk about the color chart option, which is there. Colors are something which is very a basic concept in our field, but a very big concept. I would not talk about the color theory now. I know you all already are very much aware of what color does for mood, atmosphere, and all these things. But I would just talk according to the plugin part and how easily you can have your colors, the solid colors, especially inside your SketchUp. So here you can see I have just took a small example of an analogous color theme. Yes, according to the color wheel is only how we go. The color theory, the actual color theory, the analogous, complementary, triadic, all the split complementary, monochromatic, all these colors. Yes, if you want to search, I commonly go for Pinterest and I usually search for the colors if I am looking for something very specifically. So that is where the plugin helps you. It has got a very nice range of proper color theory and selection option. So you can see this was my reference image. There are lots of, yes, as I said, I'm taking some analogous color theme. So there is orange, pink, and all this thing. So I have chose the same harmonic color sector selector in the plugin. And you can see these are the results which has given me. You can see RGB 14194 and all these colors. So you can once export it, and once the colors are exported, it's all in your SketchUp library. If I have to show, I will just show here. So this is the color chart option. So if you are clicking on it, you can see whatever the color scheme you are going in, you are having all those options. Analogous, complementary, anything. So whatever the option it's all standards. Yes. If you are looking for something very brightness, saturation, a little bit different tone, that should be adjusted here. But here all it's very standard color theory, obviously. So whatever you have liked here, for example, I'm going for something in this. If you say export, you can see those material have been exported, where it's exported normally in our SketchUp material library itself. So you can see those colors are here. All these are in SKM format. You don't have to search somewhere. It's automatically available here. Very, very useful option, definitely. You can definitely check this out. Again, monochrome, one of my favorites, but yes, anything if you're searching in a similar shade range, you can check it out. So that was about the yes, the material library, how you can manage, access, all these things. Coming for the basic modeling tool set also. Yes, there is sphere, cylinder, box, and all. To create a sphere, yes, it's a 2-3 step process, but with this tool, you can just take and create sphere. One click, you are having sphere. There is elongator. Elongator is also like something where you can scale, but without stretching the component. That is our major task. If I'm taking some, yes, maybe a door or something, if I'm scaling it, it's behaving stretched or it looks weird at the end of the model. So you can take this elongator, you can place wherever you want, and if you're stretching, it won't change the scale of it. There is ultra push pull. Yes, SketchUp is a straight modeling tool. Anything if you're modeling straight, it's very easy to edit, push pull, and do anything. When it comes to little bit of curved surface, there is little bit of challenge which we face. So that's where this ultra push pull and all these tools come. So there is a push line. If you are having just the line created, also you can push, and you have your face ready. I would quickly like to show with a small example on the file which I was working on only. So here you can see this is actually a curved wall which I had to create. And there is a window on that curved wall. It's not a straight wall, it's a curved wall where I have to have a window. So firstly, I'm trying to create a window using the same tool coming from AD Design itself. I'm just doing a simple window here, like normally how we do our windows. So once the window is done, now I have to rotate it in this angle, bend it in this angle, as you can see here. So I'm taking this AD modelization. This is the tool up, what you can see along the curve tool. So it will ask you for the rotation angle. You can click wherever you want. And here below I am typing as 90 degree is how much I want it to be angled at. So you can see how nicely it angled it within just one click. Same way I'm doing it for this window also here. You can mention the angle properly and it will properly snap over there. For those who have ever tried, you know it's little bit complicated, not that easy to do it. But within one click, this is how you can do it here. And to draw anything on a curved surface is not at all easy. You can't draw at all, if I'm not very wrong. So you can use this tool and you can draw anything on curved surface also, like how we just normally do in our normal surfaces. Face, I mean. You can do it in this also. And you can't push and pull the curved surface, that I think all of you already know. If you want to pull your uh, the curved surfaces, you can use the ultra push pull tool. So I'm just showing here. So you can see I'm not able to push and pull using the normal push and pull tool. So here I will take this ultra push pull tool. And you can just push your curved surfaces however you want. You can again say the distance, whatever you want. I have just given 2 mm here. But yeah. So easily you can do this and just apply the material however it's required and done with the curved surface or the object is like that. Yes, there are some good utility tools. I would definitely say you can explore this. I just like to show some of the options here. For example, how you can scale. So you can see here it's showing it's at some 11 inches or something. So the placement can be just adjusted with a new dimension with mentioning it or something. You can align two components. Aligning is again a task. Sometimes when we have different walls coming in, we have to align it for the particular face. So you have to select on the face which you want to align with the other face, and it will automatically align within one click. So let me just show with a small example maybe. Okay, let me switch this off for now. Okay. Okay, just for example, if I'm placing something here, maybe a simple cube. So you can see when I'm clicking on this, it's showing me it's 3 feet 7 inches away from the wall. This side it's 3 feet 6 inches and vice versa from the other sides. So I'm taking this utility tools move function. So now I don't want it to be in 3 feet some inches, whatever it's showing. I want it in maybe 4 feet or something. So it rotate also. It will rotate also. So just be careful on what you're selecting. So now I would say maybe 5 feet. I'm just giving the value and it's moving. I'm not doing anything much. 7 feet, it moves. So this is how you can utilize it. As you saw, it even rotates. There are a few other options also. Definitely check that out. Again, as I was saying, some other option, copy along the curve. Yes, there are different plugins for so many things, but having it all in one plugin is what we want, because I can't keep on downloading different plugins for every single small function which I have to use. There is bomb tool, which is really good. If you are working on some mesh or a nested geometry, you can just take the tool and one click, it's all different component or group, whatever it is. There is quick costing. Again, an interesting part maybe for interior designers, where, for example, I have my maybe a living room ready or whatever, the area ready. So I can take this tool, which you can see here. So there is a costing part, price display option. So if you see, if I click on this, I have already added prices to few of the area. So the sofa price is so the TV unit cost. There is wardrobe which is coming here. That cost. This can all be done. So how it can be done is nothing, very simple. Take your component. It should be a component. Display the price, whatever you want to display. Have a good name for it. Maybe living area, some table or something. So if you are, yeah, add your price definition, whatever you want to give. So once that is added, you can definitely see in chat, and it will give you the total value also, what would be coming. So this is how the cost display you can add if you want to add that. So that was mostly about the plugin part. But anywhere, if you're getting stuck in the plugin, if you don't know how to use the tool or some plugin in there, there is an instructor. If you are clicking on your plugin, the instruction tool will automatically be on. For example, if I'm taking this window or wall, if you come here, it will show you. It will give you the instruction of how you can do. If you're never stuck, it will properly show you in Mac what are the keys, in your Windows what is the keys, parameters and everything would be there. So you can easily keep doing your modeling.